Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. If you do enjoy the content here, hit that subscribe button. And if you are a subscriber, boys, welcome back. So we are not on Pro Cycling Manager in today's video. You can see we've landed on a chessboard. That's right, 64 squares of awesomeness. I do love a little bit of chess as well as a bit of cycling. And I was thinking the other day how sort of chess really mimics a cycling race. So in chess, we have three stages of the game. We have the opening moves, we have the mid game, and we have the end game. And they pretty much represent a cycling race. You know, at the beginning, you're getting riders in position, riders in breakaways. You have the mid game where, you know, riders are refueling, stocking up on water, you know, talking about team tactics depending how the race is going. And then, of course, in chess, you have the end game, which are those final few moves, which can dictate whether you're going to capture the enemy's king or perhaps force your opponent to run out of time and therefore claim the win. And that very much is like the end game in cycling, you know, when you're getting your sprint train or your final few mountain climbers into position to make that final push at the end of a race and claim victory. So what I thought I'd do is I'd modify the layout on the chessboard here on chess.com. Shout out to chess.com. Absolutely love playing on the chess.com website, and I've modified it so the white pieces you can see are represented by Team UAE and the black pieces are represented by Team Visma. On the UAE team, of course, you can see Pogacar takes the king role. Queen is Almeida. The bishops are going to be Juan Ayuso. The knights are going to be Isaac Del Toro. And our rooks are going to be Niels Pollitt. The pawns are represented by UAE team jerseys. Over on the black side at the top here, you can see the king is going to be Jonas Vingegaard. The queen is going to be Wout van Aert. Our bishops are going to be Sepp Kuss. Our knights are going to be Mads Jorgensen. And our rooks are going to be Olaf Koy, with the pawns represented by the Team Visma Lisa Bike jersey. I'm going to hit the play button in just a second, and then we're going to be going live online against random people. And of course, those people won't see the custom layout. They'll just have the normal pieces. But for you and me, we'll of course see this custom cycling board as UAE and Team Visma battle it out. So let's click on play and find an opponent. You can see we've set up an account here called the Yellow Jersey, and we're going to jump in and try and find a good match. Okay, so we're up against somebody called number 200728, and we do have the white pieces. So we are going to start out here as UAE. We're going to move our bishop out here, which is Juan Ayuso. He goes on the attack, so it's almost like a breakaway straight away by Juan Ayuso here into the middle of the board. Our opponent plays right out on the side. That's a bit strange, but hey, it is what it is. We'll then follow up with another pawn here to e3, and that's a move by my opponent there. Okay. So I hope everyone is doing really good. Yeah, I just thought I'd just jump in and do something a little bit different with a cycling video today. But yeah, all good fun and games. Our opponent attacks with Sepp Kuss down that left-hand side, but we block that with the pawn, and then he backs up. We are going to move then Isaac Del Toro into the action here on row 3. Into f3, that is, waiting for our opponent. Our opponent's kind of being slow and doing some development here, but I mean, you know, we're not going to complain. We're just going to move Juan Ayuso, our other bishop, into contention here, and we're going to move Isaac Del Toro into this slot right here as well, because our opponent is getting really pushy with these pawns. He does take a pawn on that side, and we will collect that. Thank you very much. So we're a pawn apiece, but I mean, development by our opponent has been pretty much non-existent with their key pieces here. I don't really know what his plan is. And if he leaves this pawn open on this side, we're going to attack perhaps with Juan Ayuso here to this pawn, which we're going to do. And our opponent is in check. Jonas Vingegaard is under attack by Juan Ayuso here. Vingegaard moves forward, but I mean, that is really in a tough position. Isaac Del Toro then follows up with another check. And if he's not... And oh, it's getting crazy here. Jonas Vingegaard under attack once more here. Let's have a look. What can we do in this position? I want to keep this attack going if I can. There we go. Another check then by Juan Ayuso with the bishop. Jonas Vingegaard in all types of trouble here. And we're going to follow up, I think, in a second with a push by Yao Almeida, perhaps. I don't know. No, that's going to be very dangerous if we do that. Let's then push. And there we go. Checkmate. Checkmate. Juan Ayuso swarms Jonas Vingegaard. And we do indeed get the win with Team UAE over Team Visma Lisa Bike. Second match then against Adrian Perez from Mexico, I believe that is. So we're going to start out with the Caro Khan, one of the best defenses that I like to use when using the black pieces. Our opponent gone very strong, 2 in the middle. But I mean, that's kind of good practice per se. We're not going to get too overwhelmed here. We are going to push. Do I go knight first out? No, I'll be a little bit patient here. I don't mind. So 3 pawns out in the middle from our opponent. Crazy, crazy times. A big push. We do have this opening here with Sepkus to go on the diagonal with the bishop, attacking Pogacar. And I'm going to go really heavy at the moment. There we go. We do indeed attack with Sepkus, getting the check. Our opponent uses the pawn to take back. We attack again with Wout van Aert this time. Wout van Aert, I think he'll hold that position, and then we're going to move Mads Jorgensen out here, who represents the knights on our Team Visma squad. For the black pieces, up against Tadej Pogacar's white pieces here on the chessboard on chess.com. Minute and 24 for me, just coming up to 9 minutes left for playtime for our opponent. And at the moment it is 1 knight captured for me, 1 bishop captured for our opponent. Our opponent pushes again, but we're not too worried about that. We'll just drop the back with Mads Jorgensen back into a defensive position here. No need to get crazy this early on. Okay, and our opponent then moving with Juan Ayuso. We're just going to slot back in here with Queen van Aert. We're going to eyeball now Juan Ayuso. You can see here Wout van Aert lining up Juan Ayuso here, and he is going to take that position. Wout van Aert then taking, and our opponent resigns. Our opponent is gone. He did not like that attack, and he could see what was coming, regardless of. I mean, he could have moved Niels Pollard into alongside the queen there of Juan Almeida, but you know, we would have ended up taking the pawn and then probably retreated. But our opponent is out of here. He did not like that attack by Wout van Aert, and that is victory number 2. Okay, so we're back with another defensive game then against Gabriel Georgebeka. Is that from Croatia? Yeah, it is a Croatian flag. So we're going to push out our pawn here then. In the Caro Khan defense, are we going to get an exchange of pieces straight away? Let's have a look. Our opponent's thinking about it. He's not quite sure. There we go. Thank you very much. That means we can move out our knight, attacking his pawn. He does exactly the same. We'll mirror that with our knight, and we have a good old Mexican standoff here. What we're going to do now is push up with our knight. Again, we're just kind of getting this mirror going, aren't we, at the moment? Okay, now that's good because he's moved this pawn out here. Now he's got double pawns aligned, so we are looking to immediately kind of break up that structure that he's got on that side. So very much straight away, that's a point for us. Now we're going to need to see what we can do about creating some threats down this side. Let's see if we can, how are we going to do this? Let's move Sepkus out first so we can castle with our boys. Now he has moved his pawn here. Now I was going to be looking to go on this diagonal in a minute with Wout van Aert, but he's now put that pawn in a tricky position. So we might have to do something about that. But I mean, that's all part of the game. Okay, attacking with the bishop there. Wasn't expecting that move. And we will then... No. Now we need to just think where we're going to go at the moment. Let's put some pressure on that other knight then of Del Toro on that right side. I wonder if he's just going to pressure up here. If he does, we'll just happily take. Getting some trades in early and trying to create some bad structure for our opponent, which we've already done, as you can see, around Tadej Pogacar on this side. We push in with Mads Jorgensen to the centre, putting double pressure then on that knight alongside the Sepkus bishop. And we'll just pull back out with that knight then, because we don't need to be stuck in there if Almeida takes. Actually, we can be there with Almeida because we're backed up by the pawn. But if we go there, where would we go after? That is going to be the question. I like this play actually. This could be the play right here, because now that he's moved the queen and the bishop out from that back rank, you know, we're in a good position to attack this bishop here. And this bishop's only going to move to this square, or he's going to have to retreat. He's got no other angles, and that is absolutely fine. So you can go there if you want, because, oh, actually no. If we do that, I wonder if we are going to. It's okay. Let's go for it. We've got another number of plays on the go at the moment. I'm seeing something that could be. I'm seeing something that could be spicy for our opponent. Our opponent might need to make some moves in a minute. Our opponent down to 720. We're on 734. Quite similar. We've both given away 2 knights, and I have given away a extra bishop here. Now the queen of Almeida goes attacking on that side, and our queen of Wout van Aert goes bombing down the left side there to h4. And if we move to this position here, our opponent could find himself in a world of pain at the moment. There he goes. Wout van Aert attacks Tadej Pogacar. Pogacar is now in check. Mads Jorgensen still putting the pressure there. What did our opponent just do? He could have taken there. He could have taken and then not had his queen under threat. I don't know what our opponent. Oh, our opponent's just committed absolute suicide here. We have just forked both his. Oh no, I'm not even concentrating. I don't even know what's going on. Yeah, it's absolutely crazy. we're just not concentrating here. I don't even know what to say. It's gone absolutely nuts here for a moment. Seeing what we can do here. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we are going to be in a tricky position right now with our situation here. Okay, our opponent down to under 6. Concentration of the highest needs here. 3 pawns for us, 4 pawns for our opponent. This is not a good position to be in, for sure. But we just need to remain vigilant here. See if we're able to cause some disturbance, cause some... I wonder if he's going to come across here now, just cover this. What is our opponent going to do here? I do not know. Okay, we strike then. 1 pawn taken from our opponent. Oh, it's getting spicy. I don't know what to do. If we go here, Pogacar can't move down below this point. Oh, okay, that could be the move. that could be the move there. I think our opponent now. Where do we need to be? Let's go there. Cover. Where does our opponent go? Oh, I think that yeah, that's got to be the move, hasn't it? There we go. Nice. Now all I need to do... Yes, resignation. Sorry guys, not so much talking in that one. We had to fight it out. We were down a pawn. If anything, if our opponent knew the end game, if he knew what to do with Pogacar there and his support crew, he could have perhaps won the race, but he didn't. It's Jonas Vingegaard along with the the Team Visma team, pardon me, who are victorious. We were a pawn down. We should have lost that. But no, we get the job done. Pogacar, the king, falls, and it's Jonas Vingegaard along with Olaf Koy and two of the Team Visma pawns that get the job done. Absolutely good fun, guys. I might do some more of these with these riders here on chess.com. A couple of fun games with both the UAE and the Team Visma teams and a couple of nice victories then. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this one. If you do, give the video a like and comment down below. And if you want to see some more chess with some other riders and teams, do leave me a comment. But it's been fun, guys. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. Get out of here.